G'day gorgeous, it is Amanda Clarkson here and I want to welcome you to today's web class where we're about to go on a brand new adventure together because this is going to be a brand new chapter of your life. However, before we get into this web class, which is my Live Now Freedom Formula for women like you who dare to live their dreams and a life by design without feeling guilty, apologetic, or going to the end of your days feeling regret, I want to just share something personal with you. I am going to ask you right now to stick with me throughout this web class because the journey I'm about to take you on is not just any old journey, because this is about you and creating a life that I truly know at a very deep level you dream of. How do I know that? Because I am a woman. I have probably walked in your shoes thousands of miles, and I understand the frustrations of life, the angst, the feeling of loneliness when you don't know that anybody cares for you, you don't feel heard, you feel frightened of success, frightened of failure, others don't understand you or get your dreams. I have been there in every way imaginable, through the very highs and the very lows, and now I'm about to take you on this new adventure and show you what is possible. Now, all I ask, as I said, please stick with me to the end. I'm going to share with you something very, very unique, a new idea that can open up your world of new possibility where you can live your hopes and your dreams. But you must stick with me to the end. You will need a journal. Now, I don't know if I've met you through my brand new book, From Frustrated to Fabulous, which I wrote for you from my heart, from woman to woman. You might have already my Life by Design journal, because you'll be taking a lot of notes throughout this web class. I want you to write down golden nuggets and things that I say that stick for you, that mean something for you, because I know at a very deep level exactly how you feel if you are not living the life that you dreamed of when you were a young girl, full of hopes, full of enthusiasm, and full of possibility. So whether you've got this journal or not, that doesn't matter. Make sure you have a pen and a notepad and of course, girlfriend, a nice cup of tea, because we're about to go on a new adventure, as I said, for the next 60 minutes or so. Please stick with me to the end. Because I've made a promise, a public promise, that I would leave no woman behind. And I'm talking to you directly, and you will see at the end of this web class how deadly serious I am. So if we haven't yet met, as you know, I am the author of this new book, From Frustrated to Fabulous, which is an inspirational guide for women who dare to live their dreams. Now, I don't know where you're watching this web class from. You might be in an office environment or somewhere where you cannot have the sound turned up. So you will notice that I'm almost, not quite, but almost reading word for word, so that if you have to have the volume down or you get interrupted and I say something super important that can impact your life, you won't miss a thing. So I'll be reading a lot of it, but I want you to know that I wrote this web class with you in mind, because I believe I know you, I understand you, and I know the thoughts that keep you awake at night, the thoughts that haunt you if you are not living those hopes and dreams that we all have growing up. And I'll show you how to turn your life of frustration into a fabulous life by design. So as I said, it is great to be here and I'm excited for you. Okay, let's get into this. For the next 60 minutes, I'm going to share with you and show you what my 3 life success secrets are, so that you can follow each of those and flourish in all the 7 areas of your life. And I'm talking about your love life, love of yourself, love of others, relationships, your health, your money, your vocation, which is your job, career, or your business, your personal growth, and your happiness. Because like you, I want it all. And this web class is for women who dare to live their dreams and a life by design, as I said, without guilt, apology, and regret. Now, I am guessing that this is probably not your first web class or even the first time that you've been looking for answers to your frustrations and your problems. So I want to say to you straight up front, if you have tried to change your life or live your dreams in the past with very little success, chances are it's not your fault. You see, there is so much conflicting advice out there online, from social media, and it gets so overwhelming. In fact, everyone out there has an opinion. However, the question is, are they living the life that you want? Be careful where you get your information from. You see, it's this overwhelm and all this information that keeps you from living the life of meaning that you're looking for, a life of fulfillment and a life of happiness that you so deserve. And I want to let you know right up front, it's probably not your fault. You are not alone. And here's the truth. Your past seriously has nothing to do with your future. I don't care who you are, where you've been. All I care about is where you are going, because these two pictures on the screen here, I'm going to show you how I went from living in that cruddy motel that my mum was managing at the time, and you would have read about it in my book. It was called the Red Emu Motel. In fact, that's another one that she managed. It's called the Classic Motel. I've lived in that as well. To being able to live in my dream home that was only a dream for 20 years. That dream home on the right there, Matt made that dream come true for me. And honestly, I never ever thought it could be possible for me. So stick with me. Now, if you've been worried in the past that you can't succeed in any of these 7 areas, I am going to put your fears to rest today. I want you to also take notice of this picture on the screen, because this particular picture is going to mean something for you by the end of this web class. So I want you to pay full attention. Turn off your phone, close the door, and listen up, because this is about you and your life. You see, I thoroughly believe in my heart that you can live your hopes, you can live your dreams, and I'm going to show you today how it can be easier than you may think. And I'm here to show you from my very real experience and my very real results that if you are willing to commit, take the necessary action and follow my guidance, my 3 life success secrets, you will succeed, and I almost guarantee it. I'm going to show you how to turn the impossible into possible today, and how to transform and live your life by design, not default and never desperation. Because I'm telling you right now, I know what it feels like to live with desperation, and it's horrible, because all you need the right formula, you need the right tools, and you need the right environment especially. Of course, you need the right mentor. A mentor who walks the talk, isn't scared to tell you the truth, because I'm here today to tell you the truth, and someone who is willing to guide you, who has walked in your shoes. You see, for the past 19 years, I have been lucky enough to mentor and help thousands of women from all around the world transform their lives, taking them from frustration to being able to live their own dreams and their own life by design. And now it's your turn, girlfriend. You see, here's the big problem. The old establishment, or society's way of thinking as I call it, wants you to believe that to be happy and content, you must get good grades at school, stick to a job or career that you probably hate, raise a family, whether you're ready or not, or you've thought it through or not, and be happy with your lot in life. Does any of that sound familiar? Or worse still, they don't want you to rock the boat, they just want you to go with the flow, drift through life and pretend you're happy while you settle for whatever comes your way and just accept it. I don't know about you, but that to me is like hell. And I'm here today to set you free from this old and out of date dream stealer way of thinking and acting that's been often forced upon us growing up from other people that have brought us up or been influenced into our life, because based on my experience and based on my true results, this is not true. Life, girlfriend, it doesn't have to be this way. You do not have to settle, and your life can be so much more than that, I absolutely promise. And so, even though at the time they may have had your best interests at heart, let's be honest, these same old habitual ways of thinking and acting will not give you the life you dream of. No way. So if you, like I did, you've ever thought that this established, old and out of date way of thinking actually causes you to fail, you're dead right. This kind of thinking lets you survive, but it will never ever let you thrive or live your dreams. You see, the difference with the Live Now Freedom formula, which I'm going to go through today on this web class, is that we have experienced the life that you can live once you replace your old thinking, your old beliefs with brand new empowering ones, breaking away from the old you, in other words. I see you. I know how stuck you may feel, and I thoroughly believe that you can have a brighter, more rewarding future simply by following my life success secrets that I'm about to show you. But let me say right up front, and I'm looking you dead in the eye, this information, this web class, and I'm here to show you there is so much more than just these 3 life secrets. I want you to know that I have your back every step of the way, and I don't care, as I said, where you've been. All that matters right now is where you're going to go, and that's why I'm here. I understand you, and I understand that you have deep-seated goals and the dreams that you yearn to fulfill, because we all do. We're all the same. And I understand that you do want to live your own life, fulfill your own dreams, not somebody else's. I understand the true disappointment of waking up in the morning and feeling alone and completely lost, absolutely stuck. And I also understand that deep inside you, that you hope for the courage and the confidence to break free and go out there and live the life that you dream of, and not go to the end of your days with deep regret. How do I know that? Because I'm just like you. You see, I get you. And I am sitting here in my home studio inside my dream home that I hope you've seen throughout the videos, that girlfriend, if I can do it, you can. I am living proof that no matter who you are, where you have been, or where you want to go, you can have the life that you constantly dream of if you truly want it and you are committed. You see, me breaking free, born in Tasmania, I left school and I also left home at age 16. I have had 33 jobs, which I hated all of them, and I've started 14 different businesses from scratch. And you will see, you've probably read my Frustrated to Fabulous book, I have failed in almost all of them. And somehow I just found a way to keep going. You know that's through the Live Now Freedom formula. I've been the pie princess. I've had a video store, personal training. I've been in real estate, the beauty industry. God, you name it, I've done it. You see, I know at a very deep level what it's like to feel stuck. I know what it's like to feel unworthy with that toxic self-talk that's just relentless and doesn't shut up. And I know what it's like to try and live other people's expectations, and it's just stealing a piece of your soul each and every day. And I know what it's like to constantly wish and hope for life to get better. You see, for years, I felt frustrated and unhappy, yet I had no clue what to do or who to turn to for guidance. I felt stuck in every way imaginable. And I have no doubt if you're on this web class right now, you've also felt this way, and perhaps even today. And that's why you and I are sitting here having this woman-to-woman talk. Because as I said, I see you, I get you, and I know the life you yearn for. However, then in 1999, I discovered I could live my life by design and not default. That's when my life changed forever, and I believe with all my heart that yours can too. You see, I'll never forget the day when I heard the truth that finally set me free from the limiting beliefs and the old toxic ways of thinking that had kept me captive in a life I didn't love or I didn't want for as long as I could remember. I was 33 years old by then. I should say 33 years young. I was half owner of a struggling video store, which I hated, and I was feeling trapped, frustrated, and absolutely pissed off at how my life had turned out. And this picture in the corner here represents almost identically what the video store looked like. I felt like a caged animal in that store, desperately trying to find my way out into a better, more rewarding life. I was absolutely miserable. And because I'd always kept myself fit, I invested into a course on how to become a personal trainer. Just like you are today, I was so desperate, I went looking for the answers. And then it was the second week of the training that I truly had my wake-up call. The lesson at the time was on personal development, or I like to call it personal empowerment. You see, that morning we learnt about human behavior and how each of us had the inner power to become, to do, and to have the life that we want if we were willing to change our old thinking and ways of life and implement a new set of universal life success principles each and every day. What I have just shared with you is golden, and this is the lesson that's about to turn your life of frustration in any area. I don't care where your area of frustration is, you can turn it around into living your new life, your new dreams, by just what I'm saying here. You've got to be willing to implement a new set of universal life success principles each and every day. And I'm going to show you today that it is not as hard as you may think. You see, the truth that set me free, it was the day that I realized that life wasn't meant to just happen randomly. I didn't have to accept whatever came my way or what society or others expected of me. You see, my life was in a mess, and it was little wonder. For most of my life, I was trying to fit into other people's plans and their ways of thinking, their ways of being that clearly were not making me happy. And I believe right now you would be resonating with what I'm saying in some form or another. Whose life are you trying to fit in? Whose goals and dreams are you trying to live? Are they your own or somebody else's? Whose ideals are they? Whose ideas are they? Whose ways of thinking are they? If you feel like I did back then, it's probably because you don't know how to, or you haven't yet had the courage, the confidence, or the guidance to be able to step into your own life and live it. We only have one life. You know, this is so serious. At that time, I literally sat there wide-eyed staring at my teacher, and I remember thinking to myself, we've been lied to. Why the hell were we not taught this at school? The life's most important lessons left for us to figure out. Can you believe it? And then the penny really dropped when that teacher said that life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change. And if we are willing, there is no limit to what is possible. That was when the penny truly dropped for me, and you can write that down in your journal. Life doesn't get better by chance. It gets better by change. And in that moment, my stomach, I can still remember it like it was yesterday. My stomach started churning and my heart rate went up, while at the same time, tears of regret slowly did well in my eyes, because I can remember the lost time, for the truth was sinking in, and I had lived the first 33 years of my life trying to fit into other people's dreams, other people's ideals, and honestly, I'd had a gutful. All this time, like most people, and maybe even you right now, I was waiting for my luck to change, wishing life was better and wishing life was easier. Yet what I didn't know until that very moment was that I am the luck. And for things to change, first I needed to change my old programming and my old thinking and belief system. And honestly, girlfriend, so will you. And I'm going to show you the way. From there, my big reason why I'm sitting in my office now having this chat with you, from 1997, from that very moment, Matt and I over the years have invested over $500,000. And no, that is not a typo. That's how much money we've invested into the best mindset and the best business mentors from all around the world who have helped us transform our lives in every single area you can imagine. One of the mentors who've had the most impact in our life, you may have heard of him, Dr. John Demartini. We do a lot of his work with him, has had an incredible influence, but he's just one of many mentors. And now I'm about to bring you all of my golden life lessons, my learnings and my teachings and my training, so that you don't have to spend anything like that amount of money. And as a result, over the past 19 years, I have had the absolute privilege of being able to empower thousands of people from around the world, and even sharing the stage with celebrities like Tony Robbins, Robert Kiyosaki, Dr. John Demartini, the lovely Ida Buttrose, and many more. And that's me on the stage down there, speaking at a recent Amazon summit in front of 2,500 people. That was a pivotal point in my life, and one that I am so thankful to be involved with, because this is my absolute passion, what I'm sharing with you today, except it's just you and me today, girlfriend. And now I'm thrilled to share that as a result, thousands of people have been inspired to go and live the life they dreamed of, not somebody else's life. And that's what I want for you. This is Matt and myself. We used to do workshops together for hundreds and hundreds of people, inspiring them, empowering them, impacting them. And this is what we love to do the most. Although now it's just me, Matt's doing living his own dreams. But for me, I will be doing this for the rest of my professional life, or until someone kicks me off. And now, today, thankfully, I get to travel the world. I get to live in my dream home, which I'm sitting in right now. I take time off to cruise around on our boat, and I get to work with amazing people just like you, doing amazing things. Just recently, Matt and I and 4 other of our best friends sailed a yacht around the Mediterranean, and that's Matt up there with the mast in Santorini. My mum and dad, who we get to send on cruises every year now, because we're able to do these amazing things. Our boat, which is actually called Live Now, because all I say is we've only got today, past is gone, and the future, that's all we can do is plan for a great future. Who knows? And a photo of myself with some of my amazing students who absolutely inspire me to better myself in every way. However, what inspires me more than anything is the ability to impact others and change lives. It is so incredibly rewarding. That picture down there is us on stage with Robert Kiyosaki at the time and Tony Robbins in front of 4,500 people here in Melbourne, Australia. And again, another incredible moment in my life. I love doing what I'm doing. I think you can see that, right? Over the past several years, us and our students have been able to raise $210,000 for the Starlight Foundation, which you may know of, which is a great charity that grants wishes to unwell kids. And that's the Starlight Foundation, who used to come and collect big checks at our workshops. And the students, and maybe you're even one of the students who contributed to the Starlight. So if you did, I'll say thanks right now for that. They really are an amazing and worthy cause. So yes, these days I do fully live life by my own design, and I am extremely thankful. Yet, as you know from reading this book, or you may have met me through my 7-part video series talking about the Live Now Freedom Formula, my life has been full of absolute highs and very, very lows. And yes, I understand at a very deep level what the bitter taste of failing over and over and over again feels like. I know what it's like to lose a 5-year thriving online business in the 2011 Brisbane floods. Right there in those pictures, that is the devastation that was that had wiped out our internet business that had taken me 5 years to build. It was my dream business. It gave us our dream life, and those floods took it out within 5 minutes. Absolute devastation. It took me a long time to get over it, but I had to dig deep. I had to find a way. And without the formula that I'm going to share with you in a moment, I would never ever have picked myself back up and kept going. There's just no way. I actually really would have thrown in the towel. I know what it is like to go to bed with $1 million in assets and wake up with nothing. When the 2008 GFC hit, the global financial crisis hit, we lost everything overnight. That was our nest egg. We had been counting on that $1 million asset to live our dreams and our hopes and our future. It was wiped out overnight. Can you imagine? Or maybe you've even had the experience of going to bed with something like that and waking up to zero. And the 14 different businesses that I have started from scratch, 10 of them failed. Imagine the embarrassment, the humiliation, the loneliness, the sadness that I felt as a failure, having to face people who were laughing, who couldn't wait to pull me down, and actually said, "I told you so." Can you imagine how that felt? Yet I had to keep going, and this is why I'm here showing you how you can break through that no matter who you are. All that matters, as I keep saying, is where you are going. By sticking to my Live Now Freedom formula, which we're about to go through in a moment, which is my set of success principles, I have overcome adversity at the lowest level, and every single time gone on to being able to live my life by design, not default, and now so can you. You will see that if I can do it, so can you, because here's the truth. Success in life is neither mystical nor accidental. Success is simply a result of applying a set of empowering life principles as your daily ritual. This is extremely important to understand, and not many people will tell you the truth, but let me say right up front, it is not accidental. You need and you must implement, or be willing to implement, the life success principles that I'm going to share with you, because if nothing changes, girlfriend, nothing changes. And that's why I'm here. I know at a deep level, you too have deep-seated goals and dreams that you yearn to fulfill. We all do. And now it's time to live your dreams. It is your time to shine. And I'm going to show you exactly how to take your first steps and turn your dreams into your reality starting today. You see, my goal for this web class is to help two types of women. First, if you already have a burning desire and you want to fulfill your goals and your dreams, and you want a proven formula to get there. So you know what you want, you just need guidance to get there. Or second, you might be dissatisfied and know that there is more to life than living with frustration and constant disappointment, embarrassment, fear, hopelessness. I understand, right? and you yearn for more. You deserve more. And importantly, you want guidance from a woman who understands you, from a woman who sees you, who gets you, who listens to you, and has real life experience, and has walked probably in your shoes thousands of miles. Then, if that's you, timing is perfect. You see, by the time we finish this web class together shortly, you will have my 3 life success secrets, but I know you'll have a lot more than that, and you'll be able to achieve sustained fulfillment in each of the 7 areas of life, not just one area. You will have the knowledge and hopefully the confidence and the tools that will take you from a life of frustration to living a fabulous life that you dream of. And I'm going to give you the #1 missing link to success that gives you newfound courage that will help you dare to live the dreams I know you have. And the good news is, whatever is happening in your life right now, you can change it from today. Just like the magnificent butterfly story of how a caterpillar transforms into a beautiful butterfly. You see, if things aren't working out for you, today is the time to turn it around and transform your life. It's time to grow your wings. Grow your wings of inspiration and fly like I know you're all meant to, like you know you're all meant to. I am going to help you fly. I'm going to help you create the life that you so thoroughly deserve. And that's what's exciting, because as I keep saying, it's your time to shine. Over time, once you make the change, once you step into your own life, truly amazing things will happen for you too, as you become the empowered woman that you were born to be, living your own set of goals, your own dreams. Just like my girlfriend Kathy, who is living her dream, she says, feel the fear and do it anyway. As a result, I now have a 7-figure income and growing. This is the #1 lesson I have learnt from Amanda, who has been my mentor for the past 8 years. I am living my dream and earning an income that I didn't believe possible. Kathy used to work at the Redland Shire Council, and she is absolutely living her dream. In fact, I spoke with her last night. She was sitting on the beach, reading a book, having a glass of wine, living her dream at her beautiful beachfront property down in Sandy Bay. It's awesome. So let's get into it, girlfriend, and I want to share with you the 3 key success secrets. Make sure you have your journal on hand. You're going to be taking notes, or have your own journal, and I hope you're already taking notes. Remember, this is not just your anyday web class created from someone who's put stuff together, based on things that they've just read with no experience. This is real, and I am deadly serious that I will not leave anyone behind, and that includes you. So let's get into it. And at the end, yes, I am going to ask you to join me. I am going to show you how I can help you go from living with frustration, living with fear, living with hopelessness, sadness, all those things that I used to feel, to being able to live your life by design instead of default in each of the 7 areas. I'm going to show you the way to love and encouragement and uplifting instead of feeling alone and lost and stuck like I used to. We are going to help you with love, health, relationships, your money, your vocation, your personal growth, and happiness. Life is not supposed to be lopsided. The more balance you have, the more happiness and joy you will experience. Okay, success secret #1. This is about how to actually live your life by design and not default, by following a simple yet profoundly powerful and proven freedom formula. That's me down there with my number plate, which is on my car at my 50th birthday. Live now. You can see I live this stuff. I breathe this stuff. I am this stuff. I'm a walking, talking, living now. G'day, gorgeous woman. And so will you be if you stick with me. Okay, success secret #2. This is important and where most people fall off the cart and just lose their way. Success secret #2. how to make sure you stay on track and you stay accountable to your own goals and dreams so that you can succeed in all areas of life. I want you to take notice of this picture down there that says My Life by Design, because I'm about to show you in a moment the world's first way of being able to stay accountable. But just stick with me for a moment. Success number 3. The missing link, how to surround yourself with like-minded people who empower, uplift, inspire, encourage, love you and your dreams, and want and love to celebrate your success. This is absolutely golden, because when it comes to personal empowerment, trying to change your life, break free of the old way of toxic thinking and self-beliefs that hold you captive, there is so much confusing information out there. Yet you need a simple, and that's why I should say, you need a simple and powerful formula to help you stay on track. Now we're getting deeper into success secret number 1. I should have said that. You see, you need a formula to follow that makes it easy. If you're anything like me, you need easy. A proven formula that puts an end to frustration, uncertainty, and the confusion that most of us live with. A formula that is simple to follow so that you know each day is a step in the right direction. And that's how I came up with my Live Now Freedom formula, because it's based on my own real experience, my own real results, and I created this formula for achieving a life of freedom, not a life of frustration that I was once living. And it is so impactful. It is new, it is empowering, and it's a proven and potent way to think, way to be, and a new way to live that ensures and promises you each day that you are moving in the right direction towards your own dreams. And this is the exact formula that I live my life by every single day. So now I'm going to go through quickly what each of the letters stands for, and then I'm going to show you inside G'day Gorgeous Select Members area of how I actually deliver the training and how in depth I go into each of these life success principles should you choose to join me and change your life on this new chapter and new beginning. So the word L, which stands for love and let go. In this lesson, I talk about the power of loving yourself, learning to love you before you can love everyone else, letting go of that self-toxic talk that holds you back, of disempowering thoughts that will never let you live your life by design or your dreams, and how to let go of the past that often keeps us trapped in a life of frustration and a life that could never make us happy. Then the letter I, which stands for imagination or imagine. What could be possible? This is where I delve deeply into working out what your values are, what you want out of life, why you want those things, and a step-by-step process of learning to open up your mind to brand new possibility and brand new beginnings. Then the power of visualization. You will see in a moment the power, and I am living proof. For 20 years I carried pictures around in a scrapbook of my dream home, but this is just one thing that I visualized and that I created through implementing all of the principles that we're going to talk through inside the Live Now Freedom formula, and you will see firsthand the power of it. However, I'm going to show you the old way versus the new way of visualization in a moment. E stands for empowering your mind, your body, and your soul. Not just one area of life, but you as a whole woman, so that you can become that beautiful, empowered woman that you know you were born to be. N, obviously, never quit. Most people quit on themselves, their dreams, their hopes, inches away from success. And I'm going to show you that no matter how bad you want to quit, and I've been there thousands of times, no matter how bad you want to quit, if your reasons why are strong enough, you will never quit on your own dreams and the life that I know you want. opportunity. I'm going to show you that there's no such thing as luck. You'll see how preparation creates endless opportunity, and how doors can and will open up for you in ways that you can't even imagine. Once you prepare yourself through becoming empowered, wow, get ready for it. Willing to do whatever it takes, but more deeply than that, the will of the heart, and going for your own dreams, understanding who you are as a woman, learning your own values and sticking to your own truth, and having the courage and the discipline and the desire to live your life of fulfillment on your own terms, not someone else's, but yours. So right now, let's just hop over. I want to show you inside how I would deliver these lessons if you were going to join me, because they are much, much deeper than anything I can explain in this video on this screen right now. Let's jump in for a moment and then we'll get back to the web class. Okay, gorgeous ladies, so here I am inside our modules for the Live Now Freedom Formula video lessons, and as you can see down the left hand side, I've made it really simple and easy for you, and you can even tick your lessons off as you go through them and keep yourself accountable. But the first lesson in the first module is about creating your life by design, and that's before I even get into the modules for the Live Now Freedom Formula, where the first lesson is about love and let go. So if I just move back up and how I'm going to deliver these to you so that it's simple and easy to stay on track, you know what you're doing, and we start at ground zero so that you can move through these video lessons in sequential order, you will see in module 1 alone that there are 7 lessons. Now these lessons can go anywhere from 25 minutes to 40 minutes up to an hour, so you can see that I'm downloading mammoth amount of wisdom, life lessons, success principles, everything that you will need to know to take your life from frustrated, whether you're starting from scratch and creating that new life that you want, the new you, you'll be able to work through these in sequential order and keep on track so you don't get lost. And so you can see lesson 1, it's your time to shine, gorgeous. Lesson 2, lesson 3, and so forth. And as you can see highlighted here, is lesson number 7, the master key to success. And all you do is come over here, and I'm just going to play less than 20 seconds of this video so you get an idea of how I give you these lessons and how I teach this information so that's nice and simple for you to follow along. And you will absolutely see now why you definitely need your companion journal the whole way. So I'll just click on this button and I'll stop talking for about 12 seconds. G'day gorgeous, and welcome back to our Live Now Freedom Formula that takes you from frustrated to fabulous. I hope you enjoyed lesson 6 as much as I enjoyed sharing that knowledge and wisdom with you. I hope you are taking copious amounts of notes. You are learning about yourself, or at a deeper level, I guess I'd say. You're learning about what life can look like for you. Hopefully you're starting to see that when you start to change direction with your thoughts and your feelings and your processes, that your whole life can change and transform as a result. And learning to control your thoughts and your emotions is the real key to changing your life, stepping into a brand new you. So there you have it, gorgeous. That is me, and each of the lessons I get into detail, and on the screen that you can see the TV behind me, I go through each point in sequential order and in detail so that you can easily follow along. You won't get lost, you don't get overwhelmed, and then using your companion journal every step of the way. Of course, I give you plenty of action steps, because without massive action, girlfriend, nothing changes. And then when you finish the lesson, all you do is tick the box oops, it probably hasn't come up because I haven't oh, there it is, completed. And so you can see there at a glance that you're on track, you know where you're going, and then you can work through each module. On top of that, these modules from 2 to 8, and these are the Live Now Life Success Principles, my freedom formula. As you can see, LIVENOW. Each stand for a life success principle, and to make it simple and easy for you not to lose track, each module will be delivered to you every 2 weeks. This gives you ample time to go through them at your own pace. There's no pressure. And the great news is, girlfriend, remember I said you can watch these videos as many times as you like, over and over, until you get the message, until you've got all the golden juice squeezed out. Okay, gorgeous, I'm back. I hope you can see how invested and interested I am in you and creating a brand new future. You can see just from the tiny little snippet that I showed you that going through my Live Now Freedom formula each and every day will not be a chore for you. It's going to be an exciting new journey that you and I will be on together, because you can start with one step at a time. As I said a couple of times, doesn't matter where you've been or who you are, all that matters is where you are going. And as I said before, success is not accidental or mystical. It is simply a result of applying proven success principles, in our case, the Live Now Freedom formula, as a simple daily ritual. And that is the key. That's where most people go wrong. They give up too soon. I'll show you in a moment an easy way to stay on track. And most importantly, you see, living by a proven freedom formula and simple daily rituals puts an end to your frustration, fears, worries, concerns, loneliness, feeling hopeless. I get all that. You will never be alone on this journey. Now let's look at secret number 2, how to make sure you stay on track with your goals and stay accountable, more importantly, easily, so that you can succeed in every area of your life. Remember, I said that picture on the screen is about to mean something for you. You see, as I know, and you probably know too, even with the best intentions, it's so easy to get sidetracked. The problems of everyday life get in the way, and before you know it, you've quit on your goals and your dreams. I get it. The outside world and the kids and your friends and the family and everything around you, your work, steals your attention and robs you of a really fulfilling life. You get busy dealing with everything, and before you know it, your dreams have slipped away, which is a damn shame. I know it because I've been there. I know what it's like to give up on your dreams. On the outside, you're all fake smiles, but on the inside, you're absolutely churning with frustration and often self-hatred. And this is why not only do you need the right mentor, the right environment, you need the right tools and the daily rituals to help you stay on track. So my question is, what if there was an easier way for you to stay on track, stay accountable and inspired, so that you don't slip off the rails, you can keep going when you just can't see a way out? What if you could carry your mentor, which is me in this case, and your dreams in your pocket, your purse, or your handbag, literally anywhere you wanted to go, so that anytime you wanted to see your own dreams coming alive before your eyes, wanted inspiration, or you wanted guidance, you could literally log in 24/7 from anywhere, any place in the world, and view your brand new life at a glance. Well, it was this question that sent us on a quest, because it had to be an easy solution to the problem, as I know firsthand how busy us women can be. And after 9 months, the same time that it took to get my book out to the market for you, after 9 months working with a tech team from halfway across the world, invested over $65,000 US, no, that's not a typo, that's what we're up to so far, in development costs, We have brought about the world's first in personal empowerment just for you. I would love to introduce the world's first My Life by Design dashboard that will put you in the driver's seat of your life, but more importantly, help you stay on track, have your mentor with you every step of the way, have your community with you every step of the way, so that you never feel lost, you never feel lonely, you never feel out of control. I'm going to jump over in a moment and show you exactly how your Life by Design dashboard works, that you can start your brand new life anytime you're ready. You see, because until now, there has never been a dashboard that lets you take control of your life, that will keep you inspired, it will keep you accountable and on track to flourish in each of the 7 areas that we talk about. Now let's jump in, and I'm going to show you inside how potent and how powerful the Live Now Freedom Formula is alongside, whoops. Okay, good. Just stick with me for a moment. I want to show you inside your My Life by Design dashboard, and you will see what I mean by saying you can take your hopes and your dreams and your mentor with you 24/7, so that you never ever feel alone again on this journey. Okay, here we are inside the world's first brand new My Life by Design dashboard, which puts you into the driver's seat of your brand new life, girlfriend. And I'm really excited about this. And it's not just because of the dashboard that I'm excited about. What I'm very excited about is that at a glance, you can watch your life change. You can watch it transform, and you're never going to feel alone, because you're going to have your mentor, which is myself, and your surrounded community and your dreams with you wherever you go. And you can tap in for inspiration, more empowerment, guidance, and just to feel that community and that love and support around you. So what I want to do now is show you how simple and easy this brand new tool is to use. And as I run my mouse around, you'll see each of these little wedges move in and out. And the daily gratefuls, let's just click on that, and I just want to quickly show you the power of what can happen when you start to change your language and your thoughts. And each day you just simply go in and write words that are new and empowering for you into your grateful section here. Now, these are things that you have already in your life, and also include dreams and hopes that you have, and they could be experiences or things or people. Whatever you want to attract into your life, write it into the now. So for instance, you might be wanting more love, a new relationship, so we can write that down in. Now I want you to see, as I'm typing, this beautiful word cloud that's forming over to my right here. These are your new words that become your new language. And the thing is, you change your language, you change your life. You might want a new car, you might want a new home, and you might want a brand new puppy. And then if you're like me and you're grateful for a lot of things, you can keep adding holiday. Oh, I didn't type that in properly. Holiday. And as you can see, your word cloud changes. Now over here, what happens over time is the words that you use more of, they become bigger in size. And the words that you start to release from your vocabulary become small. And when you just look at this each and every day and you're watching it, your words become very empowering, and your words ultimately define who you are as a woman. So think very carefully what you're putting into this section. And then down here, as many things as you can off your tick off list each day. What will I do to make today great? Watch new video lesson with Amanda, for instance. You know, to empower yourself. So you can write in anything, and then go to gym. And maybe be kind to myself. things like that. And then all you do is hit the save button, and that begins to form history. And as you can see up here, the thing that we have, thing I love about this calendar is that you can go back in time and watch your transformation unfold before your eyes. Watch your progress, because I understand as a woman, sometimes we beat ourselves up thinking that we're not gaining, yet when we go back and look in time, you can see that you've actually done a lot to move forward in your life. Okay, and don't forget, girlfriend, you've got to celebrate the wins along the way. Now, let's get back to the dashboard and have a look at the next section, the next little chart here. Before I get into that, you can see down here there's a dashboard guide video. I won't click on that now, but I go through in more detail how to use this incredible dashboard. Now, the life wheel, as I talk about, life is a balance. There is no point in chasing money and letting your health go, or trying to find love in your life but not taking care of your relationships or your personal empowerment, or letting your health go, things like that. So the whole idea is to try and get as much balance into your life as you want. Remember, this is about you. No one sees this information except you. This is your life at your fingertips. All you do is just click on it, and you can move these little bars up and down according to how you feel about your health or the 7 areas of your life at the time. And you simply move the bar in and out, and you can see at a glance where your life is and where you want to take it to. Now, I suggest, this is only a suggestion, do this at least once a week and check in with yourself, girlfriend. Ask yourself the question, is what I'm doing today taking me closer to the dream life that I want, or is it taking me further away? And you might say to yourself, look, I really need to work on my love life, my relationships, and am I becoming the woman that would attract love into my life? Because I want my love life to go from a 3 out to a 10 this year. So the question is, if you want your love life to be a 10, what are you doing today? And that's where you use the word cloud. Write your words of love, everything that you want to attract into your life. That's where you use the gratitudes and the word cloud, and what you're going to do today to make it great to achieve the outcome that you want to achieve. And as I said, it's really simple to move these bars in and out with the click of a mouse. And just like the gratitude cloud, the gratitude word cloud, you can also back in time and watch how your life by design is progressing, how your love life, for instance, went from a 1 and now you've met the partner of your dreams and it's all of a sudden a 7. Remember what I say, it's a very, very powerful tool, and you can achieve more working inside a community in a group in 1 year than you can achieve in a lifetime doing this by yourself. And so each day I look at all these bars and I ask myself, Amanda, what can I do today to make it great that would make me a little more happy, because I really want to take it out to an 8. And then I might write 2 things that I could do today to change that situation, and then we hit save. And as I said, you can go back in time and watch your life flower and blossom into the life I know you want and I know you dream of. Now back to the dashboard again, and I want to talk about, now we've gone into the video lessons. Remember I showed you that a few moments ago, how I deliver each lesson in sequential order, and each of the modules, there is 8 modules. So the welcome module, how to create your life by design, has 7 lessons in it that run from 20 minutes to 40 minutes to an hour, depending on how much juice I'm about to deliver for you. And that's why you need your companion journal. And then, as I did mention before, each of these modules is a life success principle for the Live Now Freedom formula, and each module will open up each fortnight so that you have plenty of time and the opportunity to work through each lesson in sequential order. Then you can tick it when you've done. Simply tick it in the box and it will hold you accountable, and you can hold yourself accountable, and you know exactly where you are so you don't feel overwhelmed and lost. All right, now the last bar, it is such a vital and important bar, the vision board. Now remember, girlfriend, when I spoke about my old scrapbook that I carried around for 20 years with pictures of my dream home that I now currently live in, and it was only a dream for 20 years when I was desperate and broke and just couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. Nowadays, this is the new modern way of the dream board, where I said you can carry your dreams and your mentor with you wherever you go using technology. And this is my dream board, and I just want to show you what we can do here. You can load up pictures from your phone or anything that you have on your desktop. You can pop them in here. Just click this here, add a new photo. But for instance, one of my dreams is another new home, which is down on the beach at Burleigh Heads, and there's a new little high-rise going up there. And it's a dream of mine. Even though I have one dream home, well, you've got to have another dream, don't you? Now, your dreams can be things or experiences or people you may want to meet. Anything your heart desires, girlfriend, goes in here in your dream board. And then when you click on it, it opens to the full screen. You might want a holiday, go on a cruise. This is one of my mentors, the lovely Ita Buttrose. It was my dream to meet her, and I have her there for inspiration. And then when you achieve each dream, all you simply do is put it in your achievements, so you can mark it as achieved, and it moves from your front area into your achievement. See how the achievement bar came up there? And there it is, the dream home, the dream holiday, a new boat, my new book, which was a dream for 9 months. There it is, my inspirational guide for women like you. And that there is what the dream board looks like. And I've talked about the power of the dream board and how important it is to visualize the dream that you want. It is extremely powerful. Now, last but not least, and we'll get back to the web class, Pearls of Wisdom, which will be myself delivering more golden nuggets. You'll have the opportunity to send me in your burning life questions. I understand you. I know how frustrated you are. I know the disappointment and the emptiness and the hopelessness that some women feel, and you feel stuck and lost. Girlfriend, you can ask me your most private burning questions, and through the Pearls of Wisdom, I will answer you from my heart, my truth, and my wisdom. As I said, I will leave no woman behind. And most importantly, the missing link, which I'm going to talk about in a moment on the web class, is your mastermind. Not just any mastermind, but an empowering, uplifting community of women who celebrate each other, empower and uplift and support each other's dreams. If you're looking for love, if you're looking for connection, and you're looking for the right community, girlfriend, this is not a community. This is going to be a movement called the Butterfly Effect. And once you become inspired to live your best life, you empower yourself through your own mindset. You will impact not only your life, but other people's around you through the butterfly effect. But more on that in a moment. Let's get back to the web class. So as you can see, there's an old way of staying accountable and on track with your goals and your dreams and getting in touch with your mentor and your community. And there's a new way. Now, I understand that the dashboard is just one component of going out there being able to live your dreams. And I understand that your problems and your frustrations run at a much deeper level than that. However, you do need the tools to stay on track. That's just one component. And I'll show you these pictures here because, girlfriend, it is time to dream. It's time to give yourself permission. And this block of land up there that you can see me standing on with my hands on my hips, as I said, was once a 20-year dream. That block of land is where the beautiful house that my husband helped build was my dream home after moving out of that crappy motel on the left-hand side after we came back from America. You might remember that story inside this book. I think it's called G'day USA, that chapter of my life, which was absolutely horrible. I was so broken emotionally, I was broken mentally, and I literally didn't know how to face all my friends, my community, my family, people who I knew would laugh at me, would say, I told you so, who do you think you are, let alone the toxic talk that I had going on. Yet somehow through visualization, sticking these pictures in my scrapbook, visualizing a better life for myself, I made those dreams come true through sticking to the Live Now Freedom formula. And as I keep saying, if I can get through, so can you. Dream big, girlfriend. We have a boat now, which is called Live Now. We get to travel the world. All these pictures that you can see, you've seen now, can be digital so that they're in your pocket, and the more you look at them, the more you believe in them, the more you feel them, and your heart rate rises, and people around you, the right people in the right environment, encourage you to keep going even when you want to quit. And I'm not showing you this stuff to brag. You can see that it's not my style. I'm just showing you what is possible when you change your thinking. You dump the old way of thinking, you dump the old beliefs, and you take on a new way of thinking, a new way of living, and new rituals that empower you instead of disempowering you, leaving you feeling broken and unworthy. That's all I'm saying. In my wildest dreams, I never thought that I would end up on stage with Ita Buttrose, with Dr. John Demartini, with Tony Robbins. Oh my God, that was a dream for me. Standing in front of thousands and thousands and thousands of people, impacting them, inspiring them, and changing their life. This used to be a dream of mine, and I understand you have different dreams. You have different wants and desires. You're hurting in a whole different way than I was. However, we are no different. We still think the same, we feel the same, we worry the same. But girl, if I did it, so can you. And just like my girlfriend here, Rosie, she says this: Amanda has enabled me to transform my life, and I will be forever grateful. Not only has my business become more successful, Amanda's mentoring has had a major impact on my life, including my relationships with my family and my friends. My newfound confidence has had such an impact, and this was the biggest surprise for me. Now I live my life on my terms. I love Rosie's. Rosie's been in my community for years, and she inspires me to get out there and be a better mentor so that I can help more people change their lives, and hopefully I can help you change yours. Now, girlfriend, let's talk about success number 3. This is a biggie, and one that if you do not have, I believe you will fail, and I'll show you why. This one is about how to surround yourself with positive people who empower you, love you for who you are, uplift and encourage your dreams, and they want and love to celebrate your success instead of pull you down. But before we get into that, let's have a quick look what we've covered. Success secret number 1, the Live Now Freedom formula. You've had a tiny taste, and you've got a snippet into what that looks like and how in depth I go into those lessons so that you can change the old new and start creating the new you and that new life. You've seen the second success secret, how to stay on track and accountable with the world's first My Life by Design dashboard that keeps you accountable, on track and inspired. And now let's get into the third success principle. This one is the important one, and this is the one I call the missing link that will absolutely make all the difference whether you succeed or fail in life. And this critical missing link is belonging to the right mastermind. I really want you to listen to what I have to say right now. And this critical missing link is belonging to the right mastermind group. Listen up, because this is super important. Napoleon Hill, you may have heard of him. He is the author of Think and Grow Rich. He says you can achieve more in 1 year inside a mastermind that otherwise would take you a lifetime. Now that is worth thinking about. You imagine you can change your life, you can achieve more in 1 full year if you are in the right mastermind who love you, care for you, see you, listen to you than you can achieve in a whole lifetime. It is true. And they are wise words because I know firsthand the absolute truth behind those words. So what exactly is a mastermind group? A mastermind is the collection of positive people inside a group who work towards a definite purpose, in our case, life by design, and who support each other throughout the journey. It's a safe place where others encourage your dreams. They uplift and empower, love, hear, see you. It's a place to be heard. It's a place to be appreciated and supported through your highs and your very lows. Because by joining minds in the group, all focused on a common purpose, what happens is insights and ideas occur spontaneously that would not have occurred otherwise. Now, it's just like when you think about a friend and you think, oh, I should ring that friend, and all of a sudden they ring you or text you and you go, oh, I was just thinking about you a couple of minutes ago. This is what happens in a mastermind. When everyone is on the same journey, they are uplifting instead of pulling you down. Magic happens. That is the only magic that's out there in this world. You open your mind, you open your heart to what could be possible instead of being stuck, instead of being disappointed, instead of living with fear and regret. It is that vital. You see, the mastermind is so powerful because as you continue to grow and move forward on your own success, you will find some people in your life will not support your goals. Some people outside your new mastermind, and you know who they are, cannot wait to pull you down, can't wait to crush your dreams. Others cannot tolerate the changes that they see in you. Maybe you know someone like that, or maybe you live with someone like that. I completely know because I have been there so many times. You see, your light that you want to shine brightly makes them feel uncomfortable, so they will try to talk you out of your goals, try and talk you out of your dreams. And I call these people pullers because they're always trying to pull us climbers down to their level, to a place that you don't want to go to. And you will soon realize that by joining the right mastermind, that your friends and your family and others out there, they don't need to get your goals, they don't need to get your dreams, only you do, and the people who care about you need to understand you. So be very, very, very careful who you do share your goals and dreams with, and only share them with people who deserve to hear them. Because I have no doubt that a caring, empowering, uplifting and encouraging mastermind has played a massive part in my own success. Because whenever I felt lost, whenever I felt afraid, I felt like I was going to fall down, I thought I was going to fail, which has been time and time again, I knew that I could count on my own mastermind to help me get through. And these are just a couple of people in my own mastermind. And some have passed, some are still with us. That doesn't matter. And you can see even women that I get to hang out with inside the community, they are in my mastermind, because when you're on that same journey, as I said a moment ago, magic happens, new ideas form, new possibilities, you find newfound courage, and that's what this is all about. However, the mastermind truly is only one part of the recipe to creating true life success, because as you've seen, you need the right formula, you absolutely need the right mentors, you need the right tools, and you need the right mastermind. However, you may be thinking you don't have time for all that and you don't have time for the mastermind. I get it, girlfriend. However, that's no longer your concern, and here's why. Remember a moment ago I said, life success is neither mystical nor accidental. It's a result of applied success principles as a simple daily ritual. Remember I said that? That is exactly why then I have created my brand new G'day Gorgeous Select community for women like you who dare to live their dreams, for women like you who want to be heard, who want to be seen, who want uplifting, who want love and support and encouragement, all the things that I was searching for, all the things that I wish I'd have had when I started out on my journey. And as promised at the beginning of this web class, I would love to now show you, and of course you know I'm going to invite you to join me, because I know, and you probably know too at a deep level, that I can help you. I can help you go from frustration. I can help you get away from fear and worry and feeling like you're not worthy, to be able to go out and create the life that I know you want, the life that you deserve on your own terms, a life where you get to live your own hopes and dreams and go back to being that hopeful, enthusiastic young woman that you were when you were growing up with the world in front of you. So girlfriend, let me show you. Stay with me to the end because you won't believe what I have on offer today. I want to show you inside the select membership that I have created for special women just like you. Remember, you get the Live Now Freedom Formula video lessons where you've seen me go in depth. There are 8 modules and I take you by the hand. I guide you. You are not left alone. I understand you. I know the journey that you'll be taking, and you will see how in depth I go. There is a lot of writing inside those lessons, gorgeous, so you're definitely going to need your My Life by Design journal or have your own journal, but you will see that as I take you through, you can watch these lessons over and over again, because there's not much that I haven't been through on this journey. And I know that when you stumble, when you fall, when you need that guiding light, you need a heart, you need love, encouragement and support, you will get it through these lessons, but also through the community. Don't forget, you get the world's first ever dashboard that puts you in the driver's seat of your life. I know this is just a dashboard and you need so much more than that. However, you get to carry me and your dreams and watch your new life unfold before your eyes 24/7. Doesn't matter where you are, anywhere in the world, you can tap in as you've seen and connect with us. Be around the people who love you and uplift you and want your dreams to become your reality as much as I know you do. And you've seen the power of the daily gratefuls. Change your language, change your life. Start changing the words that you use. And as you see in the word cloud, the words that you start to use will get bigger and bigger as you detonate and leave behind the old disempowering thoughts and the ways you used to speak and the words that you used to use that don't serve you. Remember, you can go back in time and watch your life change and flourish and transform before your eyes. I'm getting excited. The life wheel inside the dashboard, remember we speak about, there is no use having one area of your life worked out while the other areas are suffering. That is just not a great life to live. We are going to go through this together. Step by step, day by day, at your pace. There's no hurry, there's no rush. This is something that I want you to be involved with for as long as you want to be, for as long as you can handle me as your mentor. This is not a course, this is a life. This is a life by design. It's a movement, a new way of life. We are going to work on those 7 areas so that you can have more joy and happiness and watch your life change as you move the wheel and change the way you live, change your results, and be a happier, more fulfilled, more successful woman that I know you want to be. Inside the vision board, remember the old way with the scrapbook, the new way, all of the pictures you can keep adding, and as you achieve them, you can look back in time and watch your success unfold. Pat yourself on the back, share it with us inside the community, because we want to see you live your life by design. We want to see your dreams become your reality and celebrate with you. And the missing link for most women, The mastermind community, where you are surrounded by others on the same journey, tapping into new ideas, new possibilities, new friendships, new love, new relationships. Who knows what you're going to get in there? This is where the outside world cannot see you, they can't tap into you, only we can. And you're only going to be surrounded by others who have your back, other women who get you, understand you, encourage you, and love you for who you are. Remember, you don't need fixing, you just need help, you need guidance, you need support, and that's the missing link, and I can't wait to hopefully see you inside there. Yet Select is so much more than just that. It's a friend to confide in, it's your wise mentor, and it's your new life by design that you dream about at your fingertips, anywhere, any time of the day. And like many women, you may believe that staying focused on your goals while dealing with everyday life is hard. Yes, there is a lot to do, but hell, who wants to stay in an old life? We all want a new life. However, with the brand new way of living your life by design, it is super easy with the brand new dashboard to help you stay on track, accountable and dedicated to your dreams, because we're all on this journey together. You see, without the dashboard, without the accountability, without a mentor, without a community, you will work so much harder to reach your goals, if you reach them at all. However, with it, with all of this together, you will be unstoppable. And imagine right now what your life could look like in 1 year from now. Remember the mastermind. You can achieve more in 1 year in the right community, inside the right mastermind, that you can achieve in your lifetime. Whose life can you impact? Whose life will you affect? Think about that for a moment. This is maybe not just about you, your family, your children, your environment, your community. Who else will you impact in 1 whole year? Because I don't know about you, girlfriend, but I am so excited about this, because it's not about me. I am already living my life by design. This is about you. My question is, do you feel that it's now possible to create the life that you dream of? You see, when I first dreamed of putting G'day Gorgeous Select together, I thought about how much I've had to pay for world-class memberships over the years, and many of them exceeded $500 US. In fact, my own friends and my own mentors inside my mastermind group all agreed that G'day Gorgeous Select membership would easily be worth at least $500 a month. However, please relax. Remember, my promise was to leave no woman behind, and I'm talking to you directly. Stick with me to the end, because you will see that money will not be your hurdle. And you'd agree, I have done my very best over this past 60 minutes or so to show you, to share with you a tiny snippet of how to create your own dream life in each of the 7 areas, not just one. So let me ask you a question. If all the Select membership did was give you more confidence and remove the fear and the anxiety and the worry and the concerns that hold you back from living the life that you want and you know you deserve, would it be worth $500 US a month? Of course it would. And if all you got from your membership to Select was my Live Now Freedom Formula training, with me guiding you every step of the way, which shows you how to live your life by design and not default, would that be worth $500 a month? Of course it would. And if all you got from your membership was access to the world's first My Life by Design dashboard that keeps you accountable, keeps you inspired, keeps you in touch within a community of inspired women, and puts you in the driver's seat of your own life, would that be worth $500 a month? You bet it would, based on my experience anyway. And what if all you got from your membership was a seat at our mastermind table inside our exclusive and private Facebook community, where your dreams are appreciated, they're supported, you are encouraged, you are loved, you are uplifted, you are seen and you are listened to? Would that be worth $500 a month? You know it would. Yet I promised I wasn't about to let money stop any woman, and I'm speaking with you, gorgeous, from living your dreams, and I would never leave you behind. So let me ask you a quick question. If you had access to everything that I have spoken about today inside G'day Gorgeous Select, if you had the support, the training, the tools, your mastermind community, and your mentor who believes in you, maybe even more than you do right now, a mentor who sees you, who knows what you want, who knows what you deserve, someone who would nurture your dreams so that you could begin to live the dreams in a life by design today, a life of fun, fulfillment, meaning, purpose, how much would that be worth for you? And you can probably see why some women would pay happily $500 a month for this kind of membership. You have seen what I've gone through. You've seen my life journey. You've seen how I've turned my life from frustration into a life of freedom, a life I dreamed about since I was a young girl. Most people would see that it's not a cost but an investment into their future, because you know that I have invested heavily into my future for the past 20 years and still do. But as I said, I didn't want price to stop you or any woman from creating the life that you dream of, that you deserve. And I certainly wasn't going to let price stop you today. And that's why I'm going to give you a very special opportunity that you and I both know will sound almost too good to be true. In fact, I'd actually understand if you're wondering why I would make this offer. The good news is that you can start today and get instant access to everything, and I mean everything, inside G'day Gorgeous Select, and begin your new chapter of life today for a tiny, and you can see that it's tiny, investment in yourself for just $39 US a month. Girlfriend, that equates to $1.30 a day, or if you live in Australia, a tiny $1.75 a day. I've got to ask you the question, don't you think you're worth it? I couldn't be any fairer than that. Or if you want to get a smarter investment, I get that as well. You can join for a full 12 months and get a month free, which means you only pay for 11 months of mentoring from myself, being involved in the whole community, having the Life by Design dashboard for a tiny $429 a year for everything I've just gone through, so that you get 1 month free. It's totally up to you. Can you believe that that's just a tiny $1.17 a day to turn your life around? Go out there and create your dreams. Get away from the life that you don't want and start living the life that you want to live now. You only have today. The past is gone. Forget about the past. Move on. Find a way to move on. I'm going to show you how to move on. Live in the now while we plan for your grand future together. You know that you're worth it. You, girlfriend, you can literally get complete access for a tiny investment, $429 US for the whole year, which is $1.17 a day. Or if you'd prefer to pay monthly, $39 US a month, which equates to a tiny $1.30 a day. Now, I know this is a bold statement, and I said to you that I would leave no woman behind. You and I both know that money will not stop you. Money has nothing to do with this. You just need to dig deep and take the leap of faith into yourself, into the creating the future that you want right now. You know similar programs can cost at least that investment every single month. The $429, that's normal for a monthly investment these days. And as you know by now, I have invested very, very heavily into you. And as you know, I have invested in you heavily up until now. I believe in you. I see you. I want you to live your life by design. And that's why I wrote this book for you from my heart, from one woman to another. This was my gift to you. I am almost gifting you a brand new life here. However, you need to invest into yourself. You need to believe in yourself and take the first step. Yet, as I said, my promise to you was I would leave no woman behind, and this includes you. Just like my girlfriend Leanne here, she's been with me on this journey for a long time. She says, Amanda, you know you have already changed my life in the past, and now I'm coming into a new season in my life where I need your mentoring and advice. Thank you from my heart. So grateful to have crossed your path, Leanne. And the gorgeous Nolene says, Amanda is an amazing coach and mentor who makes me feel empowered to believe that I can achieve success in any area of my life with continued effort, support, and personal development. She instills confidence in my ability and is so relatable with a calming and supportive present. Thanks, Nolene. Well, I don't know if I'm calming all the time, but I can promise you I am always supportive and you are never alone on this journey. And when you look up the word select in the dictionary, it says chosen. And isn't it time that you choose yourself? Because I want your success and happiness as much as you do. And you know what? This is a brand new chapter of my life too. Hell, for all I know, you may be one of the first handfuls of women inside this brand new community because it is brand new. And you know what the exciting thing is? If you are one of the first inside Select community, you're just going to get more of me because I'm going to be posting live inside this community every day. You are going to get a dose of me every day so that you will never feel alone. You will never feel unworthy and you will never feel unloved ever again. That is my promise to you. I want you to experience all this life has to offer for you. You know that you deserve it. Choose to live with courage, not fear and not frustration. Dare to live your dream life by design without feeling guilty, without feeling regretful, and without being apologetic. However, as you know, the choice isn't mine, the choice is yours. So you can either do one of two things. You can do nothing and click away and your life remains the same. Because if nothing changes, nothing changes. Or you can take the leap of faith with me into an exciting new future and chapter of your life beginning today. The time to act is now, girlfriend. The only time we have the power to change is right now. Not yesterday, that has gone. The past is gone. Not tomorrow, who knows what's coming tomorrow, but right now. The time to live is now, while you create the life that you dream about in every way imaginable, with me by your side guiding you and your community of other like-minded women uplifting and supporting you and encouraging you. And even if you only use a fraction of what's on offer, you will see changes in your life which I know will inspire and encourage you to be the woman that you were born to be. Remember, here's what you get inside G'day Gorgeous one last time. You get me guiding you throughout the Live Now Freedom formula every step of the way. There are 8 modules which are delivered to you every second week so that you don't get overwhelmed and get all out of whack and get left behind. This is a program. It's not really a program, it's a life, it's a movement. I'm going back. And one last time before we finish up here in a moment, inside G'day Gorgeous Select, don't forget, here's what you get. You get me as your mentor guiding you throughout the Live Now Freedom formula every step of the way. There are 8 modules delivered to you every second week so that you don't get lost, you don't feel overwhelmed. You know I'm going to give you lots of homework, lots of writing, because you're about to write a brand new chapter, new beginnings of your life. The whole thing is going to unfold before your eyes. It's so exciting. You get access to our brand new world's first My Life by Design dashboard so that you can take me, your mentor, you can have the community, you can have your dreams in your pocket. You will never feel alone ever again, because no matter where you are, you can tap in to get the encouragement and the inspiration and the answers that you need then and there. Remember your life wheel. This is about creating balance in all 7 areas. There's no point in focusing on one area and letting the rest of your life turn to mud. Then the most important thing, the missing ingredient, your mastermind of like-minded women, all on the same journey, all on the same path as you, all of us creating our own life by design, where I'll be posting in there every day through lives so that you know what I'm up to it, and I'll make sure you stay inspired and uplifted along this journey together. Girlfriend, your once in a lifetime opportunity to change your life is today. The tiny investment into yourself, just $39 US a month, which is a tiny $1.30 a day. I know you're worth it, you know you're worth it. Or if you want to make it smarter investment, it's totally up to you. You can have 12 months access and only pay for 11 months, which equates to $429 US a year, which comes down to a tiny $1.17 a day, which, that, like I said, that includes the 1 month free. You know I can't be any fairer than that, because you know that you deserve it and you need to invest into yourself. I believe in you. Now it's time for you to believe in you. And I'm going to say right up front, this is absolutely a special introductory offer and may increase at any time to $97 US a month. You know the investment that I have in my own mentors outside of this community. This is also a tiny investment. Let me be right up front. This is absolutely a special introductory offer, and this may increase at any time to US $97 a month. However, hang with me for a moment. I'm almost done and I have one final gift for you. Select is my gift and my thanks to you, for choosing your life and daring to live your dreams as I have. Select is my gift and my thanks to you for choosing yourself, choosing to step into life and choosing to dare and live your dreams as I and hundreds of other women have over the past years. And all that I would hope for in return is that you go on to make your life what you dream it would be. Become the butterfly effect. Go on and impact and change another person's life, because your life is going to be changed and impacted forever throughout this community, and you will see that this will be your greatest reward of all. You see, it's not what you get from coming on this adventure, it is who you become. By becoming that woman you were born to be, you will impact not only your life, but every other life that you come into contact with. That is your reward. And now my final gift today. If you want to join me, we can get you started on this brand new adventure by locking in your tiny investment for life at $39 US a month, or for the $429 US per year with the 1 month free, for the lifetime of your membership. That means if you join for this tiny investment today of just $1.30 a day or $1.17 a day if you choose the year subscription, never, ever, ever will that price increase for you. I can't promise for everyone else. As I said, this is an introductory offer, because for all I know, girlfriend, you and I might be the only one inside G'day Gorgeous Select. This is brand new, but one thing I can promise, you will not be disappointed. And as I keep saying, you'll be never left alone to work it out on your own. I will be there every step of the way. So here's what you need to do right now. On the green bar below, click on that green bar to join me. Let's start the new chapter of your life. This is your time to shine. It's time to let go of the past, live in the now while we plan for your next grand adventure. Click on that green bar below, which will take you to a page exactly like this. And you will land on this page. Then, girlfriend, all you need to do is choose which payment option suits you best. Some people like to get the month for free, which means you pay for 11 months up front, which is $429 US, giving you 12 full months access to everything. Or if you'd rather pay each month, a tiny $39 US per month, which will get taken off your credit card. So what I'll do right now, I'm going to stay here with you while you get yourself sorted out, and I'm going to answer many of the burning questions that perhaps you have and others have while we get started on this grand new adventure and brand new chapter of your life. I am so thrilled. I cannot wait to get started. Okay, let's answer some of these questions and I'll see you on the inside. So here are the most common questions that I get asked all of the time. Amanda, can I make changes in my life even though I have a full-time job? Of course you can. You need to invest time, energy and resources into changing your life. That is the truth. However, the good news is you can begin wherever you are, a few minutes a day, even by changing your language, doing your daily gratefuls, adding images into the vision board. Just changing your language will change and impact your life in ways you will not believe. I'm talking it takes a few minutes a day to think about and plan your life by design. Girlfriend, it doesn't happen accidentally. It takes a plan, but it doesn't matter who you are, where you've been, how busy you are. You can start wherever you are. A few minutes a day is all you need, okay? I get it. I know you're busy, but you've got to start somewhere. Next question. Now, Amanda, do I have to work on all 7 areas of my life at once? I find that really overwhelming. Well, the great news is it doesn't matter which area of your life that you're feeling frustrated in, you can begin right there. Start with one area of your life and then you can work the balance around. As you grow, as you change and you transform, you will find the courage, you'll find the energy, you'll find the inspiration to begin to look at each of the 7 areas and a little tweak here and a little tweak there. And seriously, as I said before, just changing your language and your action steps and your old programming, your old belief system is enough to impact each of the 7 areas. Even if you're not concentrating on them, they will change automatically. That's been my experience. Next question. Amanda, do you set activities and lessons and give directions like homework inside the Live Now lessons? Girlfriend, I hope you like writing. You are going to need a journal. That's why this one is 250 pages thick. I give you so much writing because you are going to write a new chapter of your life. I give you things to think about. You will want to write down your empowering promises, your declarations, all the things that you want to achieve. You might want to draw pictures, map out a blueprint. Yes, because unless you take action, and here's where a lot of mentors will not speak the truth. They tell you all this stuff, but they don't talk about the action that is required and necessary to make the changes. You are going to be writing, but the great thing is, it's about your own life. This is not about me or anyone else, it's about you. And once you begin, you will start to see the transformation before your eyes, and you are going to love the homework that I give you. I know you will. Next question. What if I don't really have a plan yet, Amanda? I'm not sure what I want to do with the rest of my life. Is it still worth being involved with the community? You bet it is. You will lean in and learn from other people inside this community. You'll pick up ideas, you'll pick up different ways of thinking, and you will meet people that you wouldn't have thought possible. Things will happen for you, different situations, and you might just pick up one thing that somebody else says that you can hold on to, that gives you hope, that encourages you to step out of your comfort zone and take those steps in the right direction. So it doesn't matter if you have a plan. In fact, that's where most of us begin. I didn't have a plan. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. It's just about being involved, making the start and taking those first steps. Amanda, are we accountable to anyone in particular or just ourselves? That is the great question, and that is the beauty of the My Life by Design brand new dashboard. As you go through each of the Live Now Life Success principles, you can tick off when they are complete and you've done the action steps. You can hold yourself accountable, and I'll certainly be inside the community checking in. I'm going to be posting my images, my word cloud, my vision board. You will see my grand plans unfold, and I'm going to be sharing a lot of my life, a lot of my personal life inside this community that I will not share in the public arena. There's things that I just won't say out there. I'm keeping it for the G'day Gorgeous Select community because I want to be I want to be myself in here. I want to share things with you that I don't want other people out there to see, okay? But you are not, well, you are accountable, I guess, to yourself, but I'm not going to be tapping you on the shoulder. I'll be checking in, but you know, at the end of the day, girlfriend, you've got to take accountability for your own life because really you are in the driver's seat. That is what the dashboard is for. Next question. Amanda, do I need to have already read your book From Frustrated to Fabulous before starting your lessons? No, you can get the book anytime. As you know, it's my gift for you. All you need to do is just take care of the shipping. I have taken care of the book for you, but that is not enough. The book is the beginning of the journey. It's part of the process. But let me tell you, girlfriend, that is not even scraping the surface. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that that is all there is. It is an introduction to what is possible. If you want the whole picture, you want the whole shebang, you truly want life on your own terms, get involved in the community. You need a mentor, and I believe I'm the right mentor for you. I can take you there because I've been there. I have walked the journey. Amanda, I don't know where or how to start making changes in my life. I just know I'm not happy. Can you give me a starting point and a step-by-step direction in moving forward? I don't know where or how to start making changes in my life. I just know I'm not happy. Perfect. If this is you, then you're clearly feeling frustrated. Just by being part of the community, you will start to see your life change and transform in ways you can't even imagine right now. Just by doing your gratefuls, just by changing your language, the way you think, the old way of thinking that clearly hasn't given you the life that you want. It'll just start to happen naturally. This is not about forcing anything. We're going to give you homework, guidance and steps. However, this will happen naturally for you. It'll be a progression. And as I said, it's step by step at your own pace. No one's going to be pushing or shoving you. You go at your own pace. And this is the wonderful thing with the lessons. You can watch them over and over and over again until you're sick of the sound of my voice or you've got all the success that you can handle, okay? Next question. Amanda, you mention a journal a lot. Yes, I do. Is it necessary to keep one? What would I use it for? As I said, I created this journal that goes hand in hand with the Live Now Freedom Formula Success Principles. It goes hand in hand with my new From Frustrated to Fabulous book, and you will be doing a lot of writing. Inside this journal, I have pages that represent everything that I talk about. Your empowered thoughts and your feelings and your emotions, you'll be writing them in here. What your perfect day looks like, what you want your new world to look like, different aha moments from my teaching. There are hundreds of blank pages at the end, and they're beautifully decorated with the butterflies and different quotes and sayings that I have written especially for you. You'll only need one a year. You can get it from our shop. And you don't have to. If you want to buy your own, that's totally okay. However, this is the My Life by Design journal that I have created especially for our select community, or especially for the G'day Gorgeous community, I should say. Anyone can buy it, and quite frankly, I love it, and I think you will too. So get it, I'd say. I think you'll love it. Now, next question. Amanda, does anyone else have to see my homework or my life wheel data? I wouldn't want them to. Of course, I get that, and I wouldn't want them to either. This is your personal information for as long as you are in the community. If you choose to leave the community at any time, there's no lock-in contracts or anything like that. However, I'm going to say it to you right now. If you choose to leave the community for any reason, it's totally up to you. Your information will be wiped. We actually can hold your spot for a full month, and if you decide to come back, it will still be in the cloud. However, if you choose not to come back to the community for whatever crazy reason, and I can't imagine why you wouldn't stay with us, anyway, that's up to you, then that information gets deleted. Nobody has access to it except you. But if you leave the community, you cannot take any of that data with you. It is in the cloud and it is deleted forever. That means all of your vision board, your word cloud, everything is deleted. So I'm telling you right up front, I can't imagine why you wouldn't want to stay. I mean, this is your life. It's 22 years now, girlfriend, and I'm still involved in masterminds and mentoring. We're close to $600,000 in investing into our learning now. And so that's what I'm saying. This is not a course, this is a lifestyle. This is a movement, and I would hope that you would stay for as long as you want to be successful with, because the day you stop growing is the day you start dying. So that's about the only time that you wouldn't want to be with us, if you are no longer on planet Earth. Okay. Amanda, do you cover business principles as well as personal development? And do you do business coaching? Not specifically, but I do give life success principles in each of the areas. I've had 14 businesses. I know a lot about business. I know about a lot in personal development. I know a lot in all the 7 areas, in fact. I'm in essence a life coach, a high impact life coach. However, I do not give financial advice specifically, but I'm going to be talking about money. I'm going to be talking about all those things inside the lessons. But when it comes to proper financial advice, you will need to seek out an accountant or someone at that higher level, because I am unable to give that type of coaching. And I don't just do business coaching, I do life holistic coaching in all of the 7 areas. But I will be talking about a lot about business throughout my lessons, because clearly I love business as well. Next question. Amanda, is there a time limit to complete the lessons? What if I can't keep up? As I said a moment ago, girlfriend, time isn't your problem. You can take as long as you want. Go back over the videos time and time again, because as you change and transform, so will your questions, so will your thoughts, so will your results. And so, like me, this is my book, From Frustrated to Fabulous. I have read it 3 times now. You can see the marks and the underlines and the highlights. I still pick up little gems and ideas. I go back over my video lessons and I still learn things and think about things I never thought of. There is no time limit. Now, Amanda, how long did it take before you saw results following your principles that you teach? Well, that depends on you. Depends on how serious you are, how quickly you implement all of the information. It's not about just passively watching, it's about jumping in and having a go, jumping in and taking part. This is your life. You've only got one life to live. So the sooner you start, the sooner you will see results. That's all I can say. And they can happen very, very quickly. I've got a couple of more questions, okay? Amanda, do I have to post in your select private Facebook community, and will anyone outside the group be able to see it? Look, all I can say is absolutely no way anyone outside the group will see anything. This is a closed mastermind group. But let me just say, The more you get involved, the more you will achieve. The more you post, the more you'll be helping yourself and you'll help other people, because it will start a momentum. It will start a flurry of other people getting involved. The more you actively get involved in your own life, changing your own life, you will see magic happen so much faster. So I say to you, get involved, get in there, introduce yourself and make friends as quickly as possible. And of course, these may be early days, which means that's great, because you're going to get more of me in here. You're going to get more new friends in here. So the faster you get involved, the faster you will change your life. Now, I'm going to do 2 more questions. Amanda, you talk about life success principles. Are these still the same as when you started out, and do you still live by them? Great question. Absolutely, I do. My Live Now Freedom Formula, without it, I would have thrown in the towel a million times. It is the name on my number plate for my car. It's the name of our boat. I live by my Live Now Freedom Formula, and I have lived by that formula for years and years. I was a failure before then. I've had so much adversity. You know from reading my book that that is the freedom formula that set me free, and it's the way that I live my life now. As I said, this is not a program, it's a way of life, so that you can have a life by design, not default nor desperation. So yes, I live and breathe the Live Now success formula, and I believe so should you. Okay, Amanda, are all your lessons in sequential order, and am I able to keep going over them? I think I've mentioned that. Yes, they are in sequential order, and you can view them 1,000 times if you like. If you're anything like me, it takes me a little while to get into it. Yes, you can. Girlfriend, if you're still sitting on the fence, I hope you have joined up. I want to take you by the hand and lead you on the path that I know you want to go. A life of success, not stress, not frustration. Please, if you're still sitting on the fence, click the button and join me. Let's get this show on the road and change your life forever. I am now answering the last 3 questions, girlfriend, and then I want to see you on the inside, okay? And if you have any more questions, you can drop me a message through Facebook. Okay, Amanda, does it matter if I am a stay-at-home mum and I don't really want to start my own business? Of course, you don't have to be in business. This is not about just business. This is about a life transformation, finding your purpose, knowing what your own true values are, who you want to be, what you want to wake up and do with the rest of your life. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you've been. All I care about is where you want to go. That's all that matters. Girlfriend, if you're a mum, hat off to you, because I can only imagine how busy you are and how at times how hard that can be. You know, I have such immense respect for any mum. Yes, this will change your life. Second last question, girlfriend. Amanda, will there be a private members area where I can interact with other ladies that I resonate with? Absolutely. I want you to get involved. This community is not about me, okay? I've done enough talking. It's about you. The more you interact, the more friends you will make. Get involved. I want to learn from you, and I'm sure you have a lot to teach me. Last question, girlfriend. Amanda, what if I'm in my 60s or 70s? Is that too old to make changes? I thought I would be able to retire by now, but I can't. Look, as I said, I don't care where you've been, who you are, your age, your education, your background. It is never too late to make a change, transform your life. I get that you thought you might be able to retire. Many people did. However, most people live lives of quiet desperation because they haven't made the changes. They live the old way of thinking, the old beliefs that keep them trapped in a world that hasn't given them the life that they thought they would have. Now is the time to turn it around. It doesn't matter. 60 or 70, that's still young, girlfriend. 60 is the new 30. Didn't you know that? Seriously, as I said, it doesn't matter where you've been All I care about is where you're going. I have answered as many questions as I can now. My time is up, but yours isn't. I have the life I want to live because I've done the work. Girlfriend, now it's your time. Click the button. Please join me. I want you to. However, it is your decision, not mine. However, if we meet on the other side, I promise your life is about to change in ways you can't even imagine. I want to say thank you for joining me. I'm Amanda Jane Clarkson, and I hope to meet you in person one day. And I want to thank you from my heart for sharing this short time together. And I so hope that you go out there and live the dream life that you deserve and that you want. All right, that's all from me today, gorgeous. I'll see you soon. Mwah. Bye for now.